Keep the energy. It's gonna be one of the more smoother episodes, everybody. Listen. So
have your drinking coffee too. Grab yourself a Pabst.
So any questions that I can't really answer here if we don't have the time to, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. I see y'all. I appreciate that. Anything that we don't have here, any questions that I can't get to, or any interviews I can't really get to, that's where I want to be able to answer it throughout the week. So I already got a couple great questions, so I'll be pretty stacked up for the next couple weeks, but feel free to tune in. Feel free to, ask me questions. Feel free to DM me. Feel free to comment underneath. I'll be sure to get to y'all. I feel like it's just an easier way to develop dialogue. So when we get here Friday, we kind of already know what we're talking about. We already kind of know what the dialogue is going to be, entailing. So every Monday, I'll hit y'all with a quote. And every Tuesday, I'm going to hit y'all with hashtag Ask Cozy. And next Wednesday, I'm going to hit y'all with something even more different, something even more that's going to be much more beneficial to y'all. So every Wednesday, I'll have that for y'all as well. That's going to be debuted next Wednesday. After this weekend, we're going to take time with family, of course, re-strategize, re-plan, and I'm going to keep hitting y'all with content. I feel like it's more like right now for me, it's more about quantity right now. And that's a great thing for me because it keeps me out of, developing paralysis by analysis. It keeps me out of being desperate and making decisions I otherwise wouldn't accomplish or otherwise wouldn't make if I had the comfortability of myself and being validated in myself. The way I validate myself is just every week or keep putting out content. I don't take weeks off. I don't take days off. Not because I'm better than, just the entire world, but it's just for myself. It's just for my own sense of security, my own sense of comfortability. I try to find ways to not look for everybody else to kind of keep me pushing. And I know that doesn't really make sense. I know that kind of seems weird as content creators because we all motivate ourselves and whatnot. But personally, it's much easier for me to kind of be inward toward myself with my goals. So right now, if you can right now underneath, if you got questions about that, or if you got any comments or suggestions on that, or even better, write down a goal that y'all got right now in the comment section that otherwise, you're not really worried about the outcome. You're kind of worried about, you completing that task. You're not really worried about the outcome. Put it underneath. I'm gonna answer y'all back. I'm gonna keep putting on music as we embark on a new journey. Keep putting on a couple instrumentals. Let me know if y'all mess with the instrumentals I'm putting on. Obviously, the reason I put on instrumentals is because it's a lot easier to not get this page taken down, but I still want to play music that people enjoy. I still want to be able to have people, be able to tune in on stuff and then not be super like, oh, is this music you're gonna be playing? But also, helping Instagram. I love y'all. Love Instagram. We have a love-hate. Building a website. Yes, sir, Frank. Yes, sir. I've been doing it, or I was supposed to start doing the same exact thing, but as you can tell, it's much more than saying I'm gonna start a website. It's much deeper. It takes a lot more yes and no's and whatnot. So I agree. I feel you on that. I feel you. Yo, what's up, Jordan? What's up, bro? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in at the moment, making your first film. I see we got film creators in the group right now. And for all the rappers that are in and all the rappers and producers that be needing music videos, y'all see that right now. Generational wealth, I see that as well. Yes, sir. We talked about that a lot too. Talked about that a lot. Dropping a book, yes, sir. Yo, Malk, bro, you got a lot of info, you got a lot of knowledge, bro, that the mainstream would never understand, and that's why they need that, bro. They need you to do something like that, bro. They need that book. They need that. So I'm gonna need you to keep pushing on that. I need you to update me on what's going on for real with that, cause yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's because I'm not logged. That's why, of course. Yes, sir. My fault on the what do you call it? Just kind of stillness right now. I kind of want to keep taking in the information y'all are giving me. I want to, have something that allows everybody to. There we go. Yep. There we go.
The
Y'all know after that, like, it takes a little bit. You got that slow little, you know, that process in the beginning to get what you need done, and then when you hit that grooves, it's like, all right, cool. So let's see. I'm gonna relook at how what y'all were saying right here. So, oh yeah, no doubt, bro, no doubt. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. We got building websites, dropping books, and I feel like with what y'all have been saying, it's more so not. And I feel like that's just the nature of this, you know, of this conversation, this platform. I feel like a lot of us are creators within our own right. So the goals that we have are geared a lot more toward owning something, or a lot more geared toward not really looking to secure like a external type of job, I guess. And that's, I mean, either way, I feel like you learn both from different type of experiences. I personally, I've been both owning my own and also working a job, and I've been able to kind of take something from one side and it benefits me on the other. So I'm okay with either side personally, but it does seem like, you know, with a lot of these goals, and you know, the caveat was name a goal that you're not really looking for outwards validation. It seemed a lot of the goals are, once I complete this and I own it, everything that happens after that is extra, is icing on the cake. And I can touch on that a lot. I've been through a lot of experiences just growing up and maturing where I've done things where I knew it wasn't directly benefiting me in my journey in life, but I personally felt like it was some sort of status symbol, something that I could take in, that I could show others. But really the only way I would be happy, like, after showing them, is if they were to be like, oh my God, you're amazing, oh my God, I can't believe you did this and all that. So when I would complete that goal that it's not really inward for myself, and I wouldn't get that feedback, it would stop me from moving forward with everything else that needs to be done, or every other opportunity to move forward. For example, right? I touched on this a little bit too on Monday with the Cozy quote. For example, you have a lemonade stand. I joked about this one with my boys earlier. We talked about it. You have a lemonade stand, and you know, one lemonade stand, they sell lemonade for about $2 a cup. All right, let me be practical. About 50 cents a cup. And the other lemonade stand sells it for about 25 cents a cup. Same exact location, same exact type of lemonade, same taste, same look, all that. The only difference is, after the 25-cent person, after they sell the lemonade, they get like a nice picture or a repost on their story or something. But the people that are looking at this, the people that are seeing the reposts, are nowhere near the location. So you promoting it over there for that validation isn't really bringing you any type of revenue or any type of attention that's going to benefit you. Meanwhile, somebody over here on the other side, they're selling their stuff for 50 cents a pop, but they're not really as flashy as, you know, the one on the other side. But remember, they're selling the same exact lemonade. It's the same taste, and it's the same love, it's the same look and everything. So under there, and this is more so a question to answer, this is more so a dialogue thing. So what I say could be wrong. Y'all could look at it from the other side and be like, of course I would pick the 25-cent one. I personally picked the 50-cent one only because it's allowing me to move forward. I have a set goal of mine. I'm not really looking for like the outward make me feel good, because I'm securing deals on that end. But y'all let me know underneath what y'all would do though. Y'all let me know if it's actually more beneficial for y'all, if y'all want that 25-cent one. Now remember, your promotion is nowhere near the location that people can actually buy the lemonade, so keep that in mind too. But y'all let me know. Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know too. This next project I'm dropping, I'm not gonna let y'all know when yet. It's definitely gonna be by 2020.
Flexible payments
this
on
next
USA
project I'm dropping
balances. one of the ways we're here to help.
It's still gonna be cozy. It's gonna be a lot different though. It's gonna be fire for real. Real flames. Real flames. No doubt. Most def. Yo, this next project, yo. Y'all gonna be very impressed. And very, very fulfilled. I got you though. For those that, those that are new, that are coming in, once again, I'm a rap artist. I make rap music. I make hip hop music. I make R&B music. You can find my link in my bio. Go tune into my SoundCloud. For right now, it's my SoundCloud. I got some music on there. Let me know what you think of it. Got 3 projects on there. Actually, 4 projects. Cozy Heartbreak, Before the Season, Dying Designer, and Cozy Season, of course. Sheesh. Yeah, so go tune into that. I know I got a lot of great reviews on that, a lot of great feedback. But I definitely feel like on this one right here, you got me on the hook, bro. You got me on the hook right now, though. It's that cozy, and it's that cozy, and people on the show, they may not be, that cozy, and it's that cozy, and people listening, they really might not know me, but I'm from the Centerville, yeah, you know that South Side, and everybody that know me, you know that we ride, and you know we slide, and it's that slip and slide, and everybody know my name is CozyClyde. That's that lazy bars though, and you're lucky it went out. Yo, let me know. One, press that heart button for me, but let me know. If y'all want the Freestyle Fridays, if y'all want this to end up being that, if y'all need that quick 15 minutes of vibes and freestyles, let me know, because I be hearing it from the other end. People be wanting the just the conversation, and then the people from the far end, they be like, nah, I want it to be like 106 in Park again. So y'all keep me in the loop about what y'all want though, for real. I got this. Hold up. I got this one too. This one is this one's gonna be tough too. Yo, cool. You ain't hit me back, bro. Hit me. This got a sample on it, that John, bro. I'm telling you, this next project is gonna be crazy. A lot more soul, a lot more just jump. Everybody tuned in on Cozy Season. It was more like, if you ever heard like a Jay-Z, like, Reasonable Doubt. It's more so something like, stuck in time, like I'm saying, they trying to get them bands, man. Yes, sir. But nah, like, I was gonna say, dang. Oh, Cozy Season, it was a lot more. You listen into it, and you're like, all right, this is a great body of work. But this is Cozy Season, the type of project where you gotta sit down, pour a glass of wine, and like really tune in on it, listen to it for real. So this next project, I definitely want people to be able to jump to. I want to be able to have songs that they don't have to listen to the entire project to understand. I want to be able to have singles that they can pull out from the project and kind of still vibe to. You know what I mean? I feel like that's important. So, and it's gonna be a comparison of 2 projects of what type of approach and what type of energy y'all relate to the most. Because some people, they want that cohesive project. They want that cohesion. They want that, full on. I want that intro. I want that interlude. I want the outro. I need a message. And then there's other. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's going. Hey, yo, shout out QDub, man. Shout out QDub too. Follow QDub_productions on Instagram. I keep telling y'all, we got a lot of stuff popping up. We got a lot of fire coming at y'all. This is not a game. This is not a test. This is the real deal. It's gonna be real tough. I'm actually, hold up, I'm gonna put the ad in right now. Hey yo, shout out to everybody that donated tonight. I appreciate the donations. I see what y'all doing. I see y'all. It does not go unnoticed. Good looking. What's up, Nat? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. Much appreciated. You got me. Studio food. I still. Hey, yo, shout out Mooski, man. Hey, yo, I reposted one of your songs, bro. You ain't slick. We gotta get a collab for real going. But nah, this next project's gonna be a definite comparison. A comparison of party, and a comparison of like, all right, gutter rap. Like, I want to just listen to bars. So it's y'all choice, really. Cause if one takes off or the other one takes off, if another style takes off, then that's what we're gonna work with. We don't want to keep doing stuff that's, it doesn't really connect with everybody. You know what I mean? So let's make that happen. Yeah, this one goes crazy though. But this one is like. And wait, before I play this beat, I gotta say this. I understand, right? I understand, especially with our area. There's a certain type. I'm not talking about the songs itself. I'm just talking about the instrumentals, the beats themselves. We're in a place now where the trap scene has taken off, like the 808s and just that style has been taken off. The Brooklyn and UK drill scene has taken off as well. And then there's the people that want to stick to that old boom bap style from back in the day. You know what I mean? So there's like multiple different type of styles that multiple people listen to, and everyone differentiates. So my goals when I pick out my beats is I want to be able to stay right in the middle, to where I want to be able to have people that enjoy trap music, but also enjoy music from / the 80s and 90s. I want to be able to centralize that to one constant, because I'm a music lover 100%. I'm not really far end on either side. I enjoy music. I enjoy people like Drake and Kendrick and Cole. But also, I got people that can attest to this. Like, I can switch from that and I'll listen to like Thug and Uzi and all that. And then I can, go from back in the day. I listen to Rakim and Eric B and Nas, right? Like I'm not against any type of sound. So honestly, if y'all know any type of sounds, if y'all have any beats that y'all think I would sound like somewhat sturdy on, just send them through, for real. But that was it. That was it from that announcement. I had to differentiate that, for real. Yeah, shout out you already know. Shout out Mir Mac, man. Send this shout out, send this shout out to him. Yeah, Mir. Like, it takes a lot to be able to rap and be able to have bars, but not be like in your own lane. Like some folks that got crazy bars, they end up getting stuck because they're like, I listened to Kanye say something like this like about 10 years ago. He was like, people get mad at Soulja Boy. He's like, I'm mad at this new music. Trap was like, let's do it. Like stuff like that. Like, you gotta be able to adapt. Being able to adapt, being able to find new sounds, highly important. And those that are music creators, y'all understand that more than everybody. So let me play this beat. Let me shut up and play this joint. Yo, press that heart. If you still in right now, tuning in, press that heart button for me. If you still in right now, press that heart button for me. Oh, maybe not there. Oh yeah, the beat does come back in. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yo, shout out Cobain, man. I got something for Cobain. Shout out my boy named Cobain. Sounds about to be crazy. Y'all ever, yo, for those that be making music like that, if y'all had a beat, if y'all ever had something, y'all ever had a beat, y'all were like, alright, yeah, this is the one. This one the one. I got more for y'all too. It might be that type of show. Sometimes, some shows I might just do beat breakdowns, song breakdowns. I got a lot of great energy from that, so we might have to keep it like that. I know when I have the guests on, that's usually when the amount of people in starts to really pop off. But I like these moments because
Peytonville, there's lots of ways to save on auto insurance.
one day
Really?
ads won't be necessary.
Yep. Very
One day ads won't be necessary. But I'll say this, like these days right here, we could just go back and forth on the beats for real.
inspiring stories goes on and on. I bet.
It's fire. Yo, what's good, Kirk? You only get like 2 projects, and after that, if they don't like you, then they ain't gonna like you after project 5. They gonna be like, yeah, they the same. Yeah. So y'all understand that.
Bliss on the beat.
Yeah, this is and I know I'm gonna have to have a lot more music videos come out soon, but I just want to be able to have songs for our music videos that, once again, I don't want to have just a piece off of a full project. I want to be able to take a full concept from a single and be able to make it come to life. And plus, I'll be in my head like I'm like Director X. Like I'm not like I don't know much about the film stuff yet, but as far as like direction and seeing like my vision come to life, I'll be wanting to be like, all right, I want this right there. I'll be too meticulous with that, so I got to be able to just like kind of flow through, and just kind of see it come from work with people and see it come to life for what it is. So that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm really getting into. That's really what I'm focusing on. This is probably the last beat. This is the last. Actually, no, I got another one. But this is the last beat for right now. Last beat. This one goes. Yo, this is like Timbaland when he was with Jay, and he heard "Dirt Off Your Shoulder." This one. Hey, now this one I had to hold up. Let's see. Now this one, this is how I knew. Like when you're a musician, you hear something for what it is at first, and you kind of have to make it your own. So I want y'all to hear. Let me know whenever you want to make it. Heard that. Say less. Hold up. I'm gonna turn this up real quick.
MB13 production.
Now y'all see how slow this joint is right now? I'm gonna let the beat come in. So this sound like it's gonna be real slow. It's gonna be real slow. Like, and it's cool. Like if you want to rap like kind of like how it is in 2020, that's dope. Now and then the beat drops. Like, all right, so then I decided, like, all right, let me see how it is, because this is what we used to do in band all the time. Like, let's hear our sound right now, and let's see what happens when we speed that joint up. And y'all are gonna hear it, y'all gonna be like, all right, bet. So here, tune in. I got y'all. Hear this joint real quick.
This is an MB13 production.
Five melodies.
You come in, just sending in the cinnamon, and just sending the content, then just sending the sun, and I'm in the top 10, I just send the content. One time, but I never knew. I got 2 times, but I never knew. Then I got it 3 times, but I never knew. So the 3 times, but I never knew. Yo, this one, so much more live, so much more energy on this one, so much more. You gotta have the ear for it to understand it, for real. You gotta have the ear for it. This one went crazy. And that's 2 times and 11, and that's 2 times for 11. I got 2 and 11, and that's 2 times for 11. I just sing it 2 times and 11, and that's 2 times. Y'all hear, once y'all hear this project, y'all hear that shit from front to back. Y'all can choose to be like, let me hear it. I know y'all want to hear it. Y'all can keep hearing, y'all can keep finding the ways to be like front to back, and then y'all can also, move request one more time. It says you're unable to join. I don't know why. I love you more. Thanks for coming on. Yo.
What's good with you, bro?
What's good, Mo? What's new?
Nothing, man. Just got off work not too long ago.
Working,
Finna tune
man.
on
Get
to
your
the
money,
live.
black man. Get your money, black man.
Wanted to tune into your live. Cause I've been supposed to be on this joint.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So
I
wait,
mean,
before as you're on, for those that I got a lot of people from Cuts that are in here right now. A couple people from outside Sicklerville. Let them know who you are, bro.
I mean, my name Moo. I'm a writer, but my homies know me Mooski Doodle. I guess you could say I'm an artist. I just be having fun for real when I make my shit, but I'm really a writer for real. So you know what I mean? You go on my page, you just gonna see most of my captions is just my poems. Even I like the little highlight joints. Those are my poems too in them joints. But you know what I mean? That's like the little whole spiel.
Yes, sir. So it seems like you're more than just the artist. You're more than just like a typical like, oh, I just rap and I just make music. It's like you do poetry. You talk big talk. It seems like.
Now I mean, it started out. I always been writing. I've been writing since 3rd grade. So it's like, now I mean, from when me and my boy Cameron, we used to write in 3rd grade because our favorite song at the time was Nothing But a G Thing by Snoop Dogg. We used to always recite that nigga lyric.
Right.
But I always wrote since 3rd grade. I ain't get nice to, in my opinion, like I probably been nice, but in my opinion, I ain't getting nice to like fucking, I want to say like high school. Because when I took poetry class, Miss Matt class, that's when I realized people actually like my poetry when they used to force me to share my shit because we did a poetry. We used to do a poetry, I think, jam,
Yeah.
and it'll be the whole class getting into groups, and then you have you get these certain words that you gotta put in your poem. If you can't put them in your poem or make them fit in your poem, you can either fold, but you only get like one fold with a marking period. I mean, like I think a marking period or something like that.
So
So
it wasn't really an option like that.
it wasn't really optional, so you had to share it regardless. I used to, if I wasn't in the group with like the bull, the bull Ian, he was in like a grade higher than us. He rap.
Yeah, yeah.
I was in poetry class with him. If I wasn't in a group with him, I usually won. But half the time, I'd probably be in a group with him because that nigga was next level. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, shout out Ian, man. Shout out. I think he's still doing this thing, right?
Yeah, he still be rapping. I follow him on the gram.
Bet that.
But it's like,
Yeah.
nah, what was I say?
No, I was gonna say. So this seems what you're saying as well. It didn't just start yesterday. You've been doing this for a while, and just now you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. Is that what you're pretty much saying?
Yeah, like I've been writing, cause it's like I use writing as like therapy. So like, cause I'm not the most like, I don't really like the most outgoing person. Like I'm not gonna like, don't talk a lot. Like if you know me in school, I was probably like a funny, goofy bull. But that's like if I'm comfortable around people. If I don't really know you like that, I'm gonna probably be quiet for real. Like Clyde, you know me since middle school.
Yeah.
We was all comfortable at the table, funny, goofy bull. But then
Right.
if I was with anybody else in like a class that I ain't really know people for real, I was probably quiet. So like, since I'm so quiet, I'm more outspoken in my writing. You probably wouldn't know how smart I am or how I am or what I go through or anything if you didn't read my poems.
So would you say then? I'm gonna ask two questions in one in a way. So one, I'm introverted. So my first question to you is, would you consider yourself introverted? And secondly, if you do consider yourself that, do you feel like that actually helps you with your art and creating your art?
I would say introverted because like on social media, like how I use my social media is you come on my page, you gonna see some real shit and you gonna laugh because I like making people smile, I like making people happy regardless, and then you gonna see some real shit because I'm just a real down to earth person. So I'm like, you gonna see some poems that you can probably relate to, you gonna feel, and that's just mad convenient. Like I rap when I even rap, like when I rap, I'm playing around. That's the playful side of me. So like when you see the funny side of me, you listen to my music. That's the playful side of me. But when you like read one of my poems and shit, you gonna get the deep side and the serious side out of me. Like I wrote this poem a long time ago. I never put it on the gram though, and it was called dang, I forget the name of it, but this is what it was about though. It was about a kid. It was about a kid who went to boarding school because it was about a kid. He went to boarding school because his parents didn't want him to get stuck. His parents didn't want him to fall in the streets like his brother did because his brother fell in the streets and got killed. So in order for him to stop them tracks, they sent him to boarding school for playing basketball and all that. When he came back, he didn't really hang with his old friends he used to hang with back in the day, because now they all hang with his brother's old homies, which are also like drug dealers and shit.
Right.
So he like kind of stayed away from the crowd because that wasn't really his crowd no more. Like he basketball, he not in the streets. They in the streets now. So one day he went to the store. He was about to buy something. He ain't had the bread, and one of his brother's old homies came up and paid it for him. And they chopped it up on him. He was like, "How you been since your brother died? It's not Thursday. You been chilling." He said, "If you ever need me, you know where I stay at, because they live in the same block and everything."
Right.
So when he went back home, he called some shorty he's like on and off, like he just be messing with when he back around. She come over, they supposed to chill. She pulled up with her brother, and her brother got out the car and just hits him. And he's like, "So you think he don't know why? He just getting his ass whooped." And he's like, and then he says, "So you think it was cool to get my sister pregnant and get my sister pregnant?" And he just looked at her. She didn't say nothing. He don't know what he talking about. He can't even explain himself because his mouth full of blood. So she stops him, They both get in the car, they dip. He gets in the crib, he cleans himself up, he texts his shorty, why you didn't tell me you was pregnant? And she said, I ain't tell you was pregnant because it's not yours. And she said she only told Bull she only told her brother that it was his baby because the world boy that got pregnant, she really actually loved him, and she really wants, and she didn't want to know nothing that happened to him because she knew how her brother was gonna react. So basically, she lied on him and got this nigga ass beat. And then she was like, "You lucky he could have killed you." And then he just didn't text her back. So he lay in the bed mad, just like, cause he just real fucked up right now, and his head fucked up. He just got his ass beat, blood put in his mouth over a shorty, over something, and over a shorty that didn't even had nothing to do with him. So that's when he went to his brother old friend crib. He knocked on the door, and he asked him what happened to him. Cause I'm telling you, like, he got fucked up. So I'm like, he's what happened to you? He's like, come in the crib. He explained what happened. He was like, "You not serious?" He's like, "Yo, I am serious." So I was asking if you could give me a strap. He was going to get a strap from Bull so he could kill Bull because he just didn't feel like himself. He didn't feel safe with the fact that Bull basically just beat his ass over false accusations. Bull was like, "Nah, I'm not going to do that." Then he told him the Bull who did it. And he was like, he asked him if he could kill him. And he told him who the Bull was and where he stayed. And he was like, "Nah, I can't kill him for you." So then he doubled back and he said he's going to give him the strap. So he gave him the strap, and he said, when you're done, you give it back, clear it off before you get it back. He said, "Be safe, little bro." And he let him leave. And he ran, he took his mom's car to the Bull crib, because, he know where Shorty lived. So, like, that's her older brother. He went to the Bull crib. He in the car contemplating, just looking at the gun, because he don't know how to use a gun, because he not, I mean, he never used a gun before. So, like, because he not a street nigga. Like, good kid, went to boarding school, and parents didn't want him in the street, so they sent him away. So he in the car contemplating how to use it. He see Bull leaves his crib to take the trash out. He hop out the car. He put the gun to the back of his head. He pulls the trigger. Nothing comes out. The safety's on because he don't know how to work a gun. Safety's on. Bull turns around, kills Bull, kills the young Bull. Young Bull died right there. So, like, that's basically what happened. And basically he was set for failure regardless, because the gun wasn't loaded. His brother's friend gave him a gun that wasn't loaded because he thought he wasn't gonna go through with it. He was gonna come to his senses and not go through with it. Because the reason he didn't want to kill Bull, because when he told him who it was and see if he could kill him for him, he said nah, because that's his man's. He didn't want to kill his own man's. So he gave him the gun to see if he's going to change his mind, because he knew how kind of bull he is, but instead he went fully through with it. And since he went fully through with it, he was basically set up for failure because he didn't know to work a gun, and it wasn't loaded from the jump.
It wasn't
he died.
It wasn't
meant for him.
Exactly.
So that basically lost his life like that. So it's like stories like that. That's like type of shit I see and hear about in real life. Like, you know what I mean? Kids don't even be. You got young bulls that don't even be like that for real, or just go down the wrong path and they end up losing their life. And he's like that's like an example I use, because he's like, young bull wasn't even like a street nigga. He just felt violated. And that's another thing too. People let like pride and getting violated and stuff like that get in the way of a lot of things. Like, he had a whole future playing basketball.
That was what I was going to ask you about. Would you say what your art, your creation, your talent, your career, would you say that keeps you out of a lot?
Yeah, because it's like,
not even just the dark stuff, just a lot of the mental, like,
the mental. That's what my poetry is therapy. So it's like, it's Nate blowing my shit, but it's like
yo, what's good, Nate?
So it's more like a lot of my poetry is self-reflection, but it's also a reflection on stuff that's happening around me, surrounding us. I don't write about anything I don't know about, any experience, or I haven't done myself. So that's really where my poetry is. Word.
So my next question to you is, where do you see yourself? And this is such a broad question, but I feel like any type of response would bring such much more clarity. Where do you see yourself in the next year or so, knowing what you know now and knowing what you know from then?
I see myself going far, because growing up, I didn't think I was gonna make it to 21. Because I almost died freshman year. I don't know what you know about that.
No,
I
nah,
almost died freshman year, uh, and then just being a young boy in Avondale is like mad wild. So it's like, you know what I mean,
right,
like, and then life period. I got like family issues and a whole bunch of other stuff, which and affiliations and a whole bunch of other stuff, which led to me thinking like, you know what I mean, I kind of hang with the wrong crowd, but these are my homies I've grown up with, and so it's like, but then when the difference from what I mean is like, the difference is what I mean like, people say like you gotta watch who you hang with, this that, and third, but it's like it's a difference from me hanging with the people I hang with. It's because I grew from the jump and they always have my back, and I know if, and I'm man enough to take the my fault, getting tongue tied. I'm
no,
man enough to face the consequences in reality. I'm not going to sit here hang with a bunch of people knowing they probably get into whatever they get into and bitch about it, or if we get in anything, fold and this that, and third. I knew the consequences from the minute I started hanging with my homies, and the reason why I never turn on them, because I know why they do what they do. Because it's just like you gotta learn. Everybody has their own tactic and way of surviving, and this is their way of surviving. If it matters if it's selling drugs, or working a 9 to 5, or even doing both, just to stack. A lot of people, a lot of my homies do what they do just to stack. They know it's not forever.
right.
That's the problem with people when they do wrong or say or they even in the movies. You see all the drug dealer movies. All the drug dealer movies really go left field because they think this could last forever. They could just sell drugs and trap and just get bigger and bigger and bigger with no problems. But that's not realistic. If you do what you do and you get a reasonable amount of bread, and then you invest that into a legal way of making money, then you'll be fine. Like it's that simple. Like even like Jay-Z, sold drugs and took his drug money and made Rockefeller. I mean Rockefeller. Like he knew drug dealing wasn't forever. Made Rockefeller, started rapping. Now look at him, he's a billionaire. So
Word.
it's like he took the bad and made good from it. A lot of people don't take the bad and make good from it. People take bad and just run with it until it backfires on them, until it flips on them. For me, I don't wait for bad to flip on me. I know my limits with anything. So it's like, even when it comes, everything I ever try to do, I know my limits for it. Like I know my limits from writing. I know my limits from rap. I know my limits for even
He's connecting
hooping.
back. He's connecting back in. Give him a few.
Oh yeah, but my fault. But I know my limits from writing. I know my limits from music. Oh yeah, I know my limits for writing. I know my limits for rapping. I even know my limits from like playing basketball. Like made the team freshman year and get no PT. So I'm like, nah, I mean,
Hey, yeah,
so I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, nah,
Hey,
I mean, I'm not
yeah.
going like. It's like I could just go all out, or I could just find another route, and I found another route. Because then the next year, that's when I took poetry, and I realized how good I was,
That's
and
dope.
how
That's
so
real dope.
I just went 100% hard on poetry. Because growing up, I never wanted to be a writer until I took poetry. That's when I realized I wanted to be a writer.
And I would say, because as we start to simmer down, I would say, just for knowing you, we've been through a lot, man. Like this like almost 10 years, know each other, been through everything pretty much. And
Exactly.
I just appreciate you being on, because not only because you're coming on and promoting yourself and doing all that, but you're not only shared a piece of your art, but you were able to connect that and teach. And I know there's a lot of people that they don't really see that experience. They kind of see I go to school and I go back home and everything's kind of cool. I appreciate you sharing that perspective from your end and showing that everybody has their own race at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I would say, as you get off one more time, introduce yourself to the people. Let them know where to find you at. Just let them know how you're rocking, bro.
You know what I mean? My name Moo, but when I write my poetry, I go by Malcolm Xavier Johnson, which is my real name. You can find me on my music on SoundCloud, Booski Doodle on SoundCloud, or you could follow me on Instagram at nappyhead_moo. That's pretty much the spill. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, we gotta get the team on, man. We gotta get the whole Cozy group on, man. For real.
I mean, it's nothing for real. Like, I mean, you got. I mean, Nate got a whole family. Jameer just making
Grinding.
heat, nonchalant heat.
Word.
Jameer making nonchalant heat. You already got 4 mixtapes out. I don't even know when you dropped for, bro. I remember listening to your first one, and I was like, damn, my nigga Clyde. This the same Clyde from Lunch Table? Like, rap battle and Rashawn? Like, okay.
Shout out
Okay.
Yo, that's word up, though.
My nigga, I'm like, man, my nigga Clyde really up here, man. Like, Clyde got 4 mixtapes. Like, I only got 1 out. I got like 3 finished.
Bro, I know you do, bro. I was about to say, bro, why you act, you got it in the top. Like,
cause I'm like, I just be trying to find good times to drop, and I don't be knowing when to drop, bro. So it's like I be trying to drop tracks, and then I make a new track, and I be like, damn, I kind of want to drop this. Then I listen to some old shit, and I be like, damn, I kind of want to drop this. So I'm like, I don't even be knowing what to drop, and then I be listening to my old shit. So I be trying to have like the same vibe of the old shit, like the She Belong to the Streets, the I Feel Like Ray J, and all that shit, man.
yeah, I feel like,
So
that all went crazy, bro.
So I'm like,
She Belong to the Streets is my personal fave, though.
I mean, that's my biggest one. I got like 1,000 plays on that. I ain't even think I got 1,000 plays on that. Like, I remember I made the video. At work. I was dancing and shit to my own song. I used to do all those videos to my shit, and I posted it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like 700 views on it. I was like, 700 views? I'm like, I didn't even know the song was that good. Everybody kept reposting it. I'm like, all right. I'm like, shit, this might be the one. Like,
No. That's how it be, though. That's how it be. But hey, bro, once again, man, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you showing out to the show and showing love once again. And this is not just the end, bro. This is just the beginning. You feel me?
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Might as well just get this. You gotta get like a podcast, bro.
Yeah.
That podcast money is something serious.
You feel me? It's in the works, man. It's coming up real soon. You know.
I mean,
just keep grinding for real.
Say no more, man. All right, Clyde, I'm gonna let you get on with your show, player.
Yes, sir. Much love, bro. Stay safe out there.
All right, player.
That's my guy once again, Moosey Doodle, aka Malcolm Xavier Johnson, our guest for tonight's show. As we died down once again, we had a great hour show. We had a lot of great content, a lot of great, great conversation. So, as we died down once again, I remind everybody, if you appreciate the beats and you have any other ones that you want to share with me, that can benefit myself in my career, that can in turn help you with whatever you're doing on the show, please do so. Find me on YouTube, find me on SoundCloud, find me on Instagram at CozyClyde, find my past videos on IGTV. Remember, we're on week 10, we got 10 videos for y'all, part 1 and part 2, the multiple. So go tune into that, tune into the SoundCloud, tune into just the great content we have for y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming on. I appreciate everybody for, taking the time out of their night, especially on a Friday night, showing love, asking great questions, promoting themselves, pressing that heart button for me. There's nothing more we can ask for real. So I'm going to see y'all same time next week. I do this every Friday at 8 p.m. Once again, every Friday at 8 p.m. And let's just keep rocking, man, for real. Have it died down a little bit. Just want y'all keep pushing through. Shout out to Urbane once again. Thank you for the drip. Thank you for the love. I'll tune into them at urbane.us. Just do that 1-2 step from me, man. Everybody stay cozy. See y'all next Friday.